Marlene Hutchinson, and welcome to Tips for Guitar Playing Success. As many of you know, I've been sharing my guitar playing tips every Thursday for more than 8 years. It's been my way to hopefully help you stay motivated, be inspired, and continue expanding your guitar playing journey. If you're interested in more learning resources like my Thursday Tips blog, my DVDs, books, virtual learning, and more, go to my website, marlenesmusic.com. And for anyone who's listening and feels like you're missing out on all the fun, you can easily join our wonderful world of guitar with my Learn to Play Guitar in a Day program, which you can also find at marlenesmusic.com. Now on to today's tip. Today's tip is how to play bar chords. Quite frequently, I'm asked about bar chords, what they are, and how to play them. And since you may come across a reference to them in your music searches, I wanted to be sure you have a basic bar chord understanding. And of course, I hope you'll give them a try. Before I talk about how to play bar chords, I'd like to explain what they are. A bar chord, B-A-R, or sometimes spelled B-A-R-R-E, is a guitar chord that is played using one finger to cover multiple strings across a single fret. It's like a bar pressing down on your strings. Another way to think about it is that it's like a capo for just one chord. But instead of putting the capo on and taking it off for just one chord, you use your first finger to simulate the effect of the capo pressing on all 6 strings. The remaining 3 fingers will form a shape forward of the bar chord. It's usually a familiar chord shape like the E chord shape, string 3 in the first fret, strings 5 and 4 in the second fret. And it's all movable. That is, you can take the entire chord shape and move it to different frets, which creates a new bar chord. By the way, I do want to let you know that bar chords are a little trickier to finger than open chords. And just so you know, bar chords are not necessary for your guitar playing life. You can stick with open chords only and have a world of guitar playing fun. But bar chords can add a nice element to your music, and it will broaden your playing skills and abilities. I'd love for you to give these a try as I'm describing them. So if you have your guitar handy, awesome. If not, pause the podcast and go grab your guitar. We'll start with the bar chord for F, which you may remember me talking about in episode 26 on August 27th. To form this bar chord, you'll place your first finger across the entire first fret, covering all 6 strings. And you need to press super hard on every single string. Yeah, I know that probably feels a little weird, but give it a try and strum all 6 strings like this, so you can hear how it sounds and feel what it's like to cover all 6 strings with one finger. Keeping that first finger barred on the first fret, the next thing you'll do is form the E chord shape using fingers 2, 3, and 4. Yes, that means your pinky is involved. So finger 2 goes on string 3 in what would be the first fret forward of the bar. And then in the next fret, the second fret, strings 5 and 4. So if you look down at your fingers ahead of the bar chord, it should look like an E, and it should sound like this. By the way, if you'd like to see the chord diagram for this chord and the others, go to my website, marlenesmusic.com, look for the word Learn in the navigation bar, and scroll down to Thursday Tips. You'll see it in the How to Play Bar Chords. And in the diagram, you'll notice a straight line through the first fret. That indicates it's a bar chord. When you play bar chords, you're going to be using all 4 fingers in different ways than you would normally use them, which is why it's important to build up strength in your fingers and hand. As a reminder, or in case you missed it, the fingertip push-ups exercise in last week's podcast episode is a really good one to help you build up your muscles and tendons for bar chords. Also, you can go to my YouTube channel, Marlene's Music 1, to see how to do another super simple bar chord exercise. A little heads up on the bar chord sound. They might not sound super great to begin with, and that usually has to do with how hard you're able to press on the barred fret while at the same time being on your fingertips for the chord shape forward of the bar. I have a guitar friend who a few years back was starting to play bar chords, and she was feeling a little frustrated. We were at a Tommy Emmanuel guitar clinic, and she asked him how long it would take for her to get a good sound from the bar chords. His answer was a while, and that she should just keep at it. I'll tell you this, everyone's different, but for most people, good sounding and comfortable bar chords evolve over time, so don't fret. Ha ha. We're going to do a little more with the F chord in just a minute, but as a quick reminder, I hope you'll take a moment to join my patrons group. You'll be helping to support the continuation of this podcast, and you'll receive member-only opportunities like admission to my monthly private Facebook live events. In fact, if you join today, you'll be able to attend the next event, which will be happening on Tuesday, September 29th at 4:30 p.m. The theme will be song influences. You can join by going to my website, marlensmusic.com/podcast, and you'll see the Become a Patron link. Click on the link to choose your member level, and thank you. All right, let's jump back to that F bar chord, which, as a reminder, is barring the first fret and then the E chord shape forward of that fret. Now, here's something cool about bar chords. If you take the shape, lift the entire shape, including the bar, and move it up one fret, you're now playing an F sharp chord, which sounds like this. Take that same shape, lift it, and move to the third fret, and you're now playing a G chord. One more fret, and it's a G sharp chord. One more fret, and it's an A chord. With each fret that you move up, you're moving the chord up by half a step musically. And you can change the chord in front of the barred fret. For example, barring the first fret and then fingering the E minor shape gives you an F minor. Move everything up one fret and it's an F sharp minor. One more fret and it's a G minor. Another fret and it's a G sharp minor. And so forth. For successful bar chords, you should keep three components in mind. First, build up strength in your hands and fingers of your fretting hand in order to be able to cover and press hard on all 6 strings in one fret while still being able to finger a chord shape ahead of the fret. Second, understand the remaining fingers, the non-bar fingers, will play the shape of the rest of your chord, and it's typically a familiar chord shape like E, E minor, A minor, C, etc. Third, bar chords are movable, so practice the same shape in many different frets. With a little patience and persistence, you'll be able to play bar chords and play them in your songs, which can open up a fun new direction in your guitar playing journey. I hope this episode's tip has helped you to continue expanding your guitar skills and knowledge. If you'd like to learn more, check out the many learning resources available at my website, marlensmusic.com. Thank you for joining today's podcast, and as I like to say, play on.